Good day, awesome YouTubers. It is Lollyman16 here for another Dragon Ball Super review. This one is episode 63. And before I begin here, I just want to say that I watched this episode live actually, and then later on I watched it with subtitles from simulcast. So and then so you guys know, the simulcast just came out today. Just to let you guys know, it is I believe it's streaming on Crunchyroll, Daisuki, and Anime Lab. All those three websites, it is simulcasting there. So anyway, I have Herm's translations, and I also have the translations from the subs. So let's get into it, guys. This was a great episode, by the way. We begin off with Vegeta's training. Vegeta's training in the Room of Spirit and Time, or the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Whichever you want, basically whatever you guys want to prefer. Vegeta's training, we see him go out of the Kami's lookout, or well, I guess they call it just the lookout now, or Dende's lookout, I guess now, basically. So anyway, okay, it's kind of a lot of things going on here. After this scene, we see Trunks in a bed, and he's dreaming about Mai, or what's to believe to be Mai, but no, wait a minute, he actually wakes up and it's Yajirobe. So that's a kind of a comic scene. We see a flashback of previous episode where he almost where he gave Mai the senzu bean. Anyway, that's a really funny scene with him interacting with Yajirobe there. So Goku leaves Muten Roshi's place after learning the Mafuba, or the evil containment wave. After this, back at the scene with Trunks, Trunks is asking Yajirobe where's Mai, and Yajirobe says, well, he went to the hideout where Black and Zamasu are. So after this scene, we get a scene where Mai is using a sniper rifle with a bunch of guys, pretty much a whole team there. And what they're doing is they try to take Black and Zamasu by surprise. So really what happens here is Mai shoots Black. Okay, Mai shoots Black in almost by the ear with a pretty long sniper rifle, I should say. Black and Zamasu are basically discussing the evil mortal, Zero Mortals plan. And anyway, Black got shot, but it didn't really affect him, obviously, because he has Goku's body. No crap. So anyway, Trunks comes to save Mai actually, and he says like, "Are you safe?" and stuff. And Black, there's an interesting comment. Black says like, "Oh, Trunks has still so much power. Is he like immortal too? Is he like Fujimi or immortal?" But of course, Trunks is not immortal. He's just really strong after this new power-up. Anyway, so we get a really cool action scene. Trunks throws he throws his sword at Black, but it's actually kind of like a diversion. And then what's really cool here is he actually uses the Gallic-Ho, or the Gallic gun, for you English dub people out there. Anyway, he uses the Gallic gun. I guess Vegeta must have taught him that, because in episode I can't remember which episode it was, episode 54 or 55 or something like that, Vegeta was training him in the forest, so he might have taught him how to use both the Final Flash and the Gallic gun. Anyway, it's really cool. So they keep fighting. Really great animation sequence here. And here's an interesting thing. Trunks is gambling all of his remaining power on one final attack. That's what I got from Herm's translation. Pretty much what's going to happen here is, even though you're immortal, he says to Zamasu, I could still defeat you. So what happens here, he grabs him. Okay, Trunks goes in for attack, but he speeds blitz him from behind and grabs him in a hold, and he attempts to use all of his power for it's almost like in GT when Goku Super Saiyan 4 Goku tried to defeat Super 17 with his self-destruct wave kind of thing. And it's similar here, but then he is actually blocked and he gets stabbed right through the side by Black. A pretty gruesome scene. Trunks is out for the count, but after this, Goku and Vegeta arrive in the time machine. Right after this, though, Black completely just wipes out the time machine, but Bulma steps in to throw in some water to try and stop the burning. And anyway, so Goku and Vegeta go and confront Black and Zamasu, and there's some funny dialogue here. Zamasu is blabbing on about how they're gonna defeat Goku and Vegeta, and Ningen or mortals are not so great and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so Vegeta asks Goku about the Mafuba jar, right? Because you need to seal the Mafuba. If you guys don't know, the Mafuba, you have to have a jar and the talisman type seal, and of course the lid to seal enemies in it. Vegeta asks him about that, and but Goku says that he left it in the time machine and it got blown up. So I guess the Mafuba is not going to work at all. So anyway, they discuss more, and Vegeta's like, forget it, we'll just fight them. So so they square up to fight, but before this, Gowasu and the Kaioshin of Universe 7, they arrive, and they're kind of, Black and Zamasu are wondering, who's this? How is Gowasu alive? Well, Gowasu actually used the time ring, Tokino Yubio, the time ring, and he came it because he heard the whole story from Lord Beerus. That's how he came, and he's trying to prevent this whole thing from happening in the first place. Gowasu chews out the Zamasu like, what have you done, all that kind of stuff. And anyway, there's some interesting dialogue because Goku Black is obviously Zamasu, and Gowasu's thinking he's talking to Zamasu, and it's pretty complicated. But anyway, I'm not going to get too into this dialogue, what happens. Anyway, this is really some interesting dialogue, because when I watched the episode, Goku was talking about Whis, and from Herm's translation, it's something like along the lines of Whis being like an angel until the next god of destruction is selected. So it's really strange. I might rewatch the episode again, and I will tweet out what I can find from this. Anyway, Gowasu wants to use the Super Dragon Balls to revive the gods that Black and Zamasu killed, but of course Black explains to Gowasu that no, we can't do that because the Super Dragon Balls are destroyed. We destroyed them. Anyway, after this, they try to attack Gowasu and Kai with Ki Blasts. Goku and Vegeta step in with their Super Saiyan Blue forms. They start duking at it, and this is where the highlight of Vegeta comes in. They start fighting, and Vegeta starts actually dominating. He starts taking him out, sending him through multiple buildings. Black tries to retaliate, but it's not enough. And basically, I forgot to mention one scene. There's a scene where Bulma steps in and she uses her capsules to basically make a garage to fix the time machine. So that's pretty cool. Bulma's being used. Obviously, she is a great scientist, and obviously it's really good that Bulma's being used even now in the Dragon Ball franchise. Just want to get that out for you guys. I really did like that about this episode. Anyway, and Trunks also brought the broken Mafuba jar. He tried to fix it with glue, and hooray, it is fixed. So I don't know if they're going to try to use it later on. They might. Anyway, Vegeta's fighting Black, and he's telling Black, like, let me tell you about how you're wrong and stuff. It's that body. Like Captain Ginyu, Black's body is not the same as Goku's body. So basically he says in short, like, I can defeat you because I am the Saiyajin no Oji, or the Prince of All Saiyan. Really badass power up, and he pretty much dominates Black until the end of the episode. Wow, that is a lot of dialogue. I'm sorry guys, I rambled on so much, but this is just a lot of dialogue to cover in this episode. There's some extra scenes, and let me go to that right now for the extra scenes with the subtitles. So basically, couple interesting things that happened here. With this scene where Black and Zamasu are talking about how they can put out their Zero Mortals plan, Black says to Zamasu, like, if I defeat him, then my power will reach an ultimate level. So basically, he's saying, like, if I defeat Goku, my power will rise to, like, the ultimate power level. Some interesting turns how the simulcast translated, and it's a little bit different than Herms, but anyway, it's pretty much the same. Just wanted to let you guys know that it's a little bit different than what Herms translates, but again, all credit goes out to Herms. I thought this was a great overall episode. Really cool action sequences, great use of other characters like Bulma and Future Trunks. I was kind of actually surprised how long Future Trunks survived. An awesome sequence with Vegeta at the end. We finally get to see the spotlight for Vegeta. He's excuse me, he has been wrecked throughout so far. So again, great episode. Next week we're gonna get the immortal, or not immortal god, the fused god. And if you guys saw the preview, wow, it's going to be pretty awesome, because his new form, it's kind of similar to what I thought it would be, but again, it's just slightly different. And yeah, so guys, that's pretty much this episode. I just want to give you guys the episode title before I get out of here, because I actually forgot to give you guys that. Let me scroll down. It's hang on. Okay. サイヤ人の細胞を汚すな。ベジータの壮絶バトル開演. Which is, do not defile the Saiyan cells. The curtain rises on Vegeta's fierce or intense battle. That's the episode title, just for you guys for a reference. Thank you all for watching. Go subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Stay awesome, everybody, and have a good one.